But it's got easy down here.
I want to record this too. I'm gonna put this in my video if I have your permission.
Yeah. Good morning guys and welcome to another video. Today from Luxembourg, and today I want to talk about my safety gear situation since I have been riding EUC for like 3 years I think. It's early in the morning, it's wonderful weather and I'm just on my way to work. And over the last of years I've tried a bunch of different safety gear. Maybe not a bunch, but like half a bunch. I don't know, you get what I mean. And I want to just start from the top, move to the bottom and start with the helmet. I personally think it's important, like absolutely necessary to wear a helmet. I know there are people out there not wearing a helmet, like this one guy in Martys video who fell on his head and then had like a bleeding forehead and then his face looked kind of super ugly. I like my face, so I always wear a helmet.
I want to record this too. I'm gonna put this in my video if I have your permission.
Yeah. Hey there, it's Pete from the future and I just analyzed Roger's video again and his face looks so horrible. So I really think you should have seen it. It's great that he posted it just to show that you need to wear a helmet. I'm just happy it's not my face, man. And that's the reason why I always wear a helmet. And I'm obviously sorry for him, but I think it's a good motivation for others to see this and think, yeah, I'm always wearing a helmet. I don't want a face like this. Because I think this scar will never leave his face again. He will need to live with it for the rest of his life just because of a stupid mistake or just because of not wearing a helmet. You may have realized that the sound is a little different. This is because of two reasons. Number one is it's in a different helmet. Number two is the settings. I put it on, how do you call it, active noise cancelling. I hope that's a little bit better with the wind. Maybe it sounds pretty crappy, I don't know. That's something to find out for you, for me, for us. Well, let me know in the comments and back to the video. And I started out with this IXS Trigger FF you will see here somewhere. I bought the helmet for mountain biking, but I knew already I will eventually buy an electric unicycle. And that's what happened. Thank you very much. So yes, I had the helmet, then I got my electric unicycle and I was super happy to have a light helmet which is robust, where I don't need to care about scratches or anything since it's matte. Thank you very much. And that's what I would say is the IXS Trigger FF4 for this warm weather. It has a lot of fans for the mountain biking where you need to hear everything around you since you're going over routes and like single trails and stuff like that. But lately I have mostly just commuting to work and back. I received the Lynx like 3-4 months ago and rode over 1,500 kilometers by now. I don't know if that's a lot or not. However, I'm mostly commuting, I'm mostly going fast. So what I was looking out for was a helmet which is safer, which is more quiet and which leaves your face in the dry when it's raining. And if you're enjoying this video so far of me just getting soaked in the rain for this video, feel free to like. And that's why I got the HJC F71 Carbon, which absolutely sounds like an airplane to me, like a fighting jet or something. Good morning, doggies. And I'm happy with it. I haven't tried a bunch of different motorcycle helmets, to be honest. I was just doing a little bit of research and I found this one to be reasonable. Coming to price, coming to features, especially this feature, absolutely amazing. With the IXS Trigger FF, you always need to wear glasses or goggles or something, and they have like different options of glass you can put in. Just a random fact I didn't plan, but my nose is itchy, so I need to open this thing, scratch on my nose and go back. Yeah, so pros and cons I guess. But what I wanted to say is the sun visor, the sunglasses in here, you just put them up, put them down. I love it. It's really nice, especially when you leave in the morning or during the day, it's sunny and you come back and it's dark and then you have just your sunglasses with you and it's dark already, and then you end up not wearing any glasses, but then you get flies in your ears, so you put your glasses in, but then it's sunglasses and you can't see anything. Stuff you need to deal with when you have like an open mountain bike helmet. Or you bring two kinds of glasses, that's up to you. Vorsicht, Treibjagd. That's my way to work by the now. I love it. It's amazing. Look at this view. Moin.
Gut, ja?
Komme ich da trotzdem durch?
Ja, dann aber schnell, ja?
Ja.
Okay.
Danke. Well, he said, hurry up, but then it's okay. I guess I don't look like a boar or something to shoot at. I'm way too fast anyways to get shot on this Lynx, baby. So what I want to say about this helmet is it's an absolutely commuter or long-range helm where you want it just to be a little more quiet around. Maybe you want to use your in-ears like I do always. You can use it for navigation system, you can use it for podcast, music. Obviously I can't recommend you listening to music or podcast while riding through the traffic, but that's up to you. You can have a call, you kind of can have a call with the in-ears in the helmet, but people complain a lot, so I wouldn't recommend that. But with a mountain bike helmet, the wind was just blasting on my ears. It was super loud, especially when going faster than 50, I'd say. This is like the point where you just think, man, this is really loud. And right now I'm going like 70, and I can still listen to my music. It's not too loud, it's a lot nicer. What's a lot worse though is the ventilation. I don't even know if the ventilation is closed or open right now. I feel like there's no difference in this helmet at all if you open or close the ventilation. I never looked in the manual to figure out what's open and what's closed because I wanted to figure it out myself. However, I cannot. The ventilation is horrible, I'd say. The helmet is also known to be not the quietest. I feel like the noise comes from the bottom around here, around your neck. So there are more quiet helmets. It's also not a modular helmet. On a modular helmet you can lift up your chin part, and that means it's easy to have conversations, drink some water, scratch your nose, stuff like that. I didn't get it because there are some safety concerns, even though they're quite safe, but I just didn't run the risk of ruining my face, my brain, my head, whatever, when having an accident. I do feel like this is a little safer. That's why I stick to just a normal motorcycle helmet. And so far I'm really happy with it. One more thing I really don't like about this helmet, it's the scratch resistance. This thing is a scratch magnet. It's absolutely horrible. After less than 24 hours I was having scratches in already. So when you are in the bus, in the train, whatever, you need to handle this helmet and you try to not place it anywhere because it gets scratches straight away with these shiny carbon surface. That's really annoying. I bought this helmet for 344 euros, and then having this beautiful shiny helmet where you need to carry about scratches all the time is kind of annoying. It's like owning a really nice car but you kind of are afraid of parking it anywhere because someone could the door slam in. Or you just get something more scratch resistant, like I said with the Trigger FF. There are probably a bunch of other more scratch resistant helmets out there, but that's something to look out for. Hey there, it's Future Pete again with this wonderful view over here. It's so damn good. This is the viewpoint, by the way. Check this out. Pretty good, right? Anyways, I forgot to talk about a few things regarding the helmet. So I'm really glad I'm wearing the other helmet today so you can see it, you can see the setup. Today I'm going to the airport, I will pick up a friend, we will go to the city. No, he will not ride on this one, we will take the bus afterwards. Whatever. That means I'm using the navigation system right now. I have both in-ears in my ears, and I'm telling you, with going 50 kilometers an hour, it's super loud, it's super windy. It's super annoying. I could put the in-ears on full speaker, but I think it's too loud for the ears. So wearing in-ears with this helmet works when you go slow. The reason why I picked this helmet today is because I want to show him the city. He has a few hours layover, so he will take a rental bicycle. The bicycles in Luxembourg are electric, they are super cheap. You pay like 3 to 5 euros a day. That means I want to talk to him, I don't want to be completely covered up. It's also Rome. I will be in the city and go slow, and for this I prefer the best visibility you can possibly have. That's why I chose this helmet, because the visibility, it's a big thing, and the visibility with this helmet is a lot better. It's the bottom and the sides. I feel like I have complete field of view, 100% or 98%. I can just see this part of this helmet and the framing of my glasses, otherwise I can't see anything of this helmet. And that's a little different when you are wearing a motorcycle helmet. Obviously it varies depending on your helmet, but all in all I would say in general you will have a worse visibility or field of view with a motorcycle helmet. So in the beginning I needed to get used to it, and things I can tell you already is just looking down for this. Now I got a fly in my face. Wouldn't have happened with the full face helmet, but I survived. But looking down on the screen of your reel is so much more comfortable when this chin part is not up here. The visibility is just better with this helmet. That's all I wanted to say. So again, when you are on the trails in the forest and you need to look around, where are the routes, whatever, with this lightweight helmet, that works out a lot better, right? I just talked about the weight already, and the motorcycle helmet is not annoying heavy. This helmet just feels like there's no helmet on you, kind of. It's not annoying at all. You never feel like, oh, do I need to put this helmet on? It's just like 500 and something grams, around about a pound for all the Americans out there. I really hope you can hear me well. Another thing I really don't like about the HJC helmet I have is this double D ring. The double D ring is a mechanism to close and open this strap on the bottom of your helmet. It's probably safe, it's probably secure, but just putting it on, you can't do it with gloves. You need to have these kind of gloves which make it a lot nicer, or you really need to take off your gloves to be able to open it and close it. With this mechanism, this one-handed magnetic thing, oh god, now I opened it. Can I close it with one hand? Because it's magnetic, yeah, I can. Absolutely love it. This is such a great mechanism. I would like to have this mechanism on every helmet. La 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 la. Nice. And I'm really sorry if I'm repeating myself, but I just wrote some notes, things I want to talk about. And another one is the breathability. Sounds a little weird, but it's like just the fresh air in your face. It's nice, especially with great weather, not when it's like 5 degrees in the winter or raining. I mean, when it's 30 degrees, you obviously want a cooler helmet, right? I don't think there's much to explain about. Yeah, that's what I'm enjoying right now in this moment. What I'm not enjoying is my super windy loud headphones. Oh my god, at sexy 2.4 kilometers an hour in Luxembourg on the countryside. It's absolutely beautiful. Back to an old clip and see you later. Moving down on my body, I have the Leatt elbow pads. I have never had other elbow pads in my life, so I can't tell you much about it. Everything I can tell you is they are mostly comfortable. They are not annoying or anything. I think they are super easy and nice to wear. I'm wearing them right now. The only downside is you can't wear them under a thick winter jacket, I feel like, because they are too fat. So what happens in the winter is I just don't wear elbow protection, and I'm hitting the speed limit already with 71 kilometers an hour on the links with 25% safety margin. But man, I'm glad I replaced this thing with a Bigoti for absolutely loving the links. Back to the topic, my elbow protections. It's super fast to put them on and off, which I really enjoy. And we will talk about the speed of putting on your safety protection in a second. And I think it's a really important factor that it's easy to put on and put off, and that it's comfortable, because otherwise you probably end up not wearing it. I never had a brutal crash or anything, so I can't tell you the crash resistance or how well they hold up or protect your body, but I do feel protected. Moving further down on my body, it's probably the gloves, and how you can see I have Riderz gloves. They were super expensive, I feel like. They were 99 euros, which is probably 110, 108 US dollar. You can buy them from Riderz in France, so I don't know about the American market. But these are gloves which protect your palm, your hand palm, and your fingers in general. I was using these 20 euro palm protectors from Amazon. They kind of did their job. They did their job. The Velcro just didn't stick anymore after 3 years. You could have fixed it and kept them. But yeah, I happened to found these in my mailbox at some point, and I'm really happy with these ones. I need to say that, because the obvious difference is there are gloves coming with it. And something I really enjoy about it is the sticking Velcro, obviously. Another great feature are the touch-sensitive fingertips, at least the thumb and the pointy finger. They are not really precise, so I wouldn't really recommend sending any emails with it. If you just want to check the navigation, check the app, skip a song or whatever, that's great. Otherwise, you just lift the fingertips off and then you're good to go and you can send an email or whatever. The material also feels a lot nicer than this $20 palm protection I had before. Obviously, it's a lot more expensive and you can buy 5 of the palm protectors I had before compared to the gloves, which is a reasonable difference. And you can do it like my friend. He had like these $5 or $10 gloves he put underneath. Obviously, he doesn't have the touch sensitivity to use his phone, so he always needs to take off his hand protection, then take off the glove and then navigate his phone, which I feel like is quite annoying step to do, but it's the low budget and probably more reasonable thing to do. And protection wise, I would say my friend is well off or as good protected as me for a cheaper price. So I think that's up to you what you prefer, the convenience or saving the money of, let's say, 60 euros or $70 or something. Talking about saving $60 to $70, you could save them and invest them in greater knee protection. I'm almost at work now, so I will need to do the knee part after work or tomorrow or something. By the way, if you enjoy the format of me just riding to work and talking a little bit and saving some time on it, let me know, leave a like or something, and see you in a second. Hey there, I'm back. It's a few days later and I have trouble hearing myself because of this helmet. Oh my god. This is crazy. I shouldn't have taken this helmet. I chose this helmet because I thought then you can see me better and it's super nice weather for this helmet. But it's so loud that I have trouble hearing myself. It's a little annoying. Anyways, knee protection. So what I started out with 3 years ago was also a shin knee protector, which I think is probably necessary. I think that's a lot better than just protecting your knees and a lot better than not protecting your knees. However, I had these Fox ones which were cheap. They were like used. I got them for 30 bucks and how you can see I don't have them anymore, and that's for some really specific reason, because they had Velcro to close. They didn't have this, let's call it quick release thing where you can really quickly open it and close it and put it on and put it off, which is absolutely amazing. And when it comes to protection, I do think it's kind of necessary to have something nice, easy, quick and comfortable, because otherwise you will not wear it because that's annoying. When it takes you 2 or 3 minutes to put the stuff on because this Velcro is like sticking around and not there where it's supposed to be, whatever. I think I'm going wrong right now. I wanted to be down there and end this video with this really amazing viewpoint I found. So let's go down here again. So what I ended up buying, also used, are these chin knee guards from Leatt. I do enjoy them. I feel like everyone is using them and they're also not perfect. They kind of slide down over time, especially when walking. I will try to find some B-roll for you or create some B-roll where you can see that these things are sliding down when walking. So while riding, absolutely fine. While walking, a little annoying. But what they do and what the Fox also did is really important, that they stick to your legs. They are kind of tight on your legs. And that's something I figured out with some motorcycle pants I will talk about in a second. But you can see this one is like not where it's supposed to be. It's not perfect, really need to say that. I feel like these straps on the back, they are a little long, even when you put it into the tightest position. So I think there's improvement coming to my knee protection, and that's why I bought motorcycle pants a while ago from Danny's. They cost like 230 euros or something, like 250 US dollars. They were quite expensive. They were waterproof. They had the same protection inside the pants, where I thought this is super nice, this will be super useful. I don't need to put the protection on and off. I can just walk around with it without everybody seeing I'm walking around with protection. So these motorcycle pants I got, they fitted well, they felt nice, they were comfortable, but they were just loose on the legs. And if there's something you don't want, is something loose on your knees when you're trying to ride around with your unicycle, because you are constantly touching your unicycle and your power pads with your knees. So you don't have full control over your unicycle, which is absolutely horrible. So I just returned them straight away. I tried it like 2 or 3 times, but I absolutely couldn't do it. And this is a way better option than motorcycle pants with integrated knee protection. Definitely don't do this mistake. So when it comes to trousers, I'm still looking forward to find the right protecting trousers which are also waterproof, feel great, and have probably not any protection inside, because I prefer using something which is really tight to your legs. But how you can see, I can pull this up again. I also drilled a hole. Marty did a really nice video, and this time I meant Marty and not Roger, quite a while ago, about drilling another hole up here instead of down here. So this hack definitely helped a little bit. Thank you very much, Marty. You will probably not see my video anyways, but this helped out, and we are just about to hit the viewpoint, and we will see each other in a second again. Guys, this is such a perfect timing for the lighting. It's so nice. Woo! Look at this beautiful spot in Luxembourg. This, my friends, was just a little insight of my 3 years of riding EUC, my safety gear or protection experience. And just one quick side note, I see people riding with bicycle helmets, which are just like protected here and not here. And I do not understand it at all. Like when you have a cutoff, when you hit something and you fall forwards, you are most likely to hit your face, to destroy your face. Don't wear a bicycle helmet. I mean, it's better than nothing, but you will probably end up with a really ugly face. And you want to be safe, right? And you want to feel comfortable on your electric unicycle. You want to feel confident. And I don't feel really confident and comfortable going like 60, 70 kilometers an hour, not wearing any protection or just a bicycle helmet or whatever. I hope you enjoyed the beautiful scenery of Luxembourg. And don't forget to leave the like button and the subscribe button, because we are kind of close to 1,000 subscribers, which would make me really happy. So if you're still here, I would really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope I could help you in any ways when it came to safety protection, EUC gear, whatever. If you have questions, let me know in the comments. See you soon.